Point number 13, خالق بلا حاجة رازق بلا مؤنة. The point with regard to Allah the Most High, that He is the Creator without any need, Provider without any difficulty. خالق بلا حاجة رازق بلا مؤنة. Creator without any need, Provider without any difficulty. On this point, Shaykh Fawzan, Hafidhullah, said, He is the one who created the creation, and He has no need of them. Rather, He created them just so that they should worship Him. Then he gives the ayah as proof. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Surah Al-Dhariyat, the 51st surah, ayah 56, with the explanation, and I did not create jinn and mankind except that they should worship me alone. So this is a proof what Shaykh Fawzan said, that Allah created the creation and He had no need of them. He didn't create them because He had a need of them at all. Rather, He created them just so that they should worship Him. The explainer Ibn Abdul Izz, he quotes the next two ayahs which come after this one in Surah Al-Dhariyat, ayahs 57 and 58, which further support what Tahawiyyah brings here. ما أريد منهم من رزق وما أريد أن يطعمون إن الله هو الرزاق ذو القوة المتين. So after this first ayah, ayah 56, with the explanation, I did not create jinn and mankind except that they should worship me. And Allah continues with the meaning, I do not want from them any provision, and I do not want that they should feed me. Indeed, Allah, He is the great provider, the one possessing power, the strong. So these three ayahs are a proof of what Tahawiyyah brings here, is the point that Allah is the Creator without any need, the Provider without any difficulty. Then back to what Shaykh Fawzan said, he continued, mentioned the first ayah, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ, and I did not create jinn and mankind except that they should worship me alone. Shaykh Fawzan said, so He created them not because He had any need of them, that they should aid Him, or assist Him, or help Him, He the one free of all imperfections, or that they should defend Him. He only created them so that they should worship Him, so that they should establish ibadah of Him, that they should worship Him. And they, I mean the people, they are the ones who need that worship. Shaykh makes the point as well that Allah created them not for any need of the creation, rather He created them so that they should worship Him. And then he makes a further point, and that worship that He created the creation for, Allah doesn't need that worship either. Allah doesn't need that worship. He didn't create them to worship Him because He needs them to worship Him. Rather, the creation, they need that worship. He said, in order to connect themselves to Allah and to attach themselves to their Lord. So ibadah, worship, is the connection between the person and his Lord. So it draws him closer to Allah, and through it he attains reward from Allah and recompense. So ibadah, worship, is a need of the creation, and it is not a need of Allah, the Mighty and Majestic. The worship is a need of who? Of the creation. The creation need worship. Allah doesn't need it. And he gives an evidence, so he gives two ayahs as evidence. إِن تَكْفُرُوا أَنْتُمْ وَمَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَغَنِيٌّ حَمِيدٌ. Surah Ibrahim, the 14th surah, ayah 8, with the explanation that if you people disbelieve, if you disbelieve in Allah, you and everybody upon the earth, then Allah is still the independent one who has no need, the one deserving of all praise. So it proves that Allah is independent of the creation, totally independent of the creation. He has no need of them, and if they all disbelieved in Him, then it wouldn't harm Him at all. Then he quotes the second ayah with that meaning, إِن تَكْفُرُوا فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَنِيٌّ عَنْكُمْ. Surah Az-Zumar, the 39th surah, ayah 7, with the explanation, and if you people disbelieve in Allah, then Allah has no need of you. Allah is independent of you. Then Shaykh Fawzan said, and his saying, the saying of the author, رَازِقٌ بِلَا مُؤْنَةٍ, that Allah is the provider without any difficulty. He said, meaning, He is the one who provides all the provision for His servants. And that does not diminish what He has with Him. In all the provision that Allah provides for all of the creation, from the start to finish, first to last, providing all of that doesn't diminish what Allah has with Him. And in this regard, and I were to give every person whatever he asked for, then that would not diminish anything from what I have, except as a needle would diminish the water of the sea when it's placed in it. If you to enter a needle into the sea and take it out. The hadith reported by Muslim.